Hi, I'm Dr. Dion Betts. I'm at the Guilford Hills Elementary School today. I'd like to apprise you of what we're working on in regard to letting community, parents, and everyone know what's happening in the district. We are starting a monthly video series about topics related to everything about school. And for this time, we're going to be talking about parent involvement. I established a parent advisory team about 2 years ago, and that's expanded. We are really looking for parents to have input into what goes on in the school year. This last school year, as you know, is a supreme challenge in many, many regards. I met with the Parent Advisory Council monthly, and we talked about all topics, difficult topics, and I wanted to hear what was happening with children and with parents. And it was a real key in letting me know and letting my team know problems, benefits, good things, and next steps. So it helped inform what we're trying to do. Standing next to me are Jen Smith and Rachel Bowers, parents, and they're going to share their stories about the parent advisory team, and now they're working with the district on making everything better.
Hi, my name's Rachel Bowers, and I am a mother of 2 daughters in the Chambersburg Area School District. I have a 3rd grader here at Guilford Hills, and I also have a 6th grader at Cam South. And for me, why it's so important in order to volunteer and be a part of the school is because as parents, we're advocates for our children. We need to make sure that their voice, their concerns, their suggestions are heard. And with the year that they've had last year, it's important that the administration hear what's really going on. So for me, when I joined the parent advisory group, it was just really to make sure that the students, the teachers, the faculty, they were able to express their concerns in a way that was completely constructive for them. And there were times during these meetings that things were very thought out and hard to discuss, but being able to have that open space, to have that robust conversation, it was really good for the administration to hear the group of parents that came together to discuss the concerns at every level, elementary, middle, and high school. I think it's so important to volunteer, so whether you do it in a classroom or through your PTO, to understand what's going on in the class, what's going on in the school, and most importantly, what's going on in the school district. These are our children, they're our future, these are our future leaders of the community. So to make sure that we prioritize their concerns, their safety, their future is one of the utmost things that I've always prided myself on, especially with my daughters. Education is key, and making sure that they receive the most sound education is something that I always want to make sure happens. So I do think that parents do need to get involved and to understand what's going on, and I think it creates a connection. And with our diverse community that we have here in Chambersburg, it's important that every single voice is heard. So no matter what background, what nationality, anything, your voice can be heard and change can really happen.
My name is Jennifer Smith. I have 2 kids here at Guilford Hills Elementary School. I became active in the school district last year, basically when discussions started with what the school year was going to look like. It was important to me for my children that they have that face-to-face, in-person instruction. So I was very disappointed when the district went from hybrid to then go completely virtual. I felt that other school districts were starting hybrid, they were giving it an opportunity to be successful, and we just gave up on that idea. So I dove headfirst into learning more about our school board. At that time, I didn't even know who my school board representative was. So I thought it was important to educate myself by using the Chambersburg website and finding out who the board members were and speaking to them. So I did find out who my board member was, and I had many conversations with her about my concerns as parents. And I was also able to have conversations with other board members as well, who were very eager to hear what I felt was important for children in the district. I was able to also become part of the Parent Advisory Council, which meets monthly with Dr. Betts. I feel as a parent that it's very important that we bring those topics to that conversation so that we can tell the administration as parents what we need to focus on, where the room for opportunity is. And I think that those conversations sometimes didn't go great. There were times where it was very frustrating, both for myself as a parent and I'm sure for the administration as well. But those were conversations I felt were very important. As parents, we are our children's advocate. If nobody will fight for our children, it has to be us. So if we feel that parents' choice should be something that we have, then we absolutely need to fight for that. If that means contacting your local teachers and finding out what works for them, what their fears or concerns are for our district, that's what we need to do. For me, it's my responsibility to make sure my kids get the education that I feel that they deserve. As parents, we know what our children need. So we need to fight for those things and make sure our kids get what we feel is the most important education they can have.
So I want to thank Jen and Rachel for sharing their stories. So your involvement in schools can work their way up through me via the parent-teacher organizations in each school. I have a representative from almost every school. We're making sure to fill in the gaps for those schools that we don't have representation. But truly, we really need you to help improve everything we do about this wonderful district. I want to remind you that on our website, you'll find a lot of pertinent information. We also have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and so on. And I encourage you to check those out. Have a great day, have a great summer, and I'm looking for a return to a typical school year next year.